Welcome to Geeks Corner, the 600th episode of Geeks Corner. I'm Mr. DAPs.
I'm Caitie.
And we are so excited that you're here for the, did I say, 600th episode
600
of Geeks Corner, which means, of course, we're celebrating with a cow balloon.
And why do we have a cow balloon, Mr. DAPs?
Why?
Well, because you sent me on a mission to get balloons.
Yes.
And this was the best I could do.
I love it.
Two happy birthday balloons and a cow. But if you are keen to the DAPs Magic lore,
The lore.
what do you all know what a cow is in reference to?
Tipping.
Oh, you gave away the answer.
Oh, I thought you were asking if I was good with the lore.
I was asking. You know the DAPs Magic lore. You made the lore.
Yes.
You were there when it was written.
Some of it was written.
When most of it was written.
Most of it was just a spur of the moment. All right, so cheers to 600 episodes. We're starting it off strong. We'll see how strong. Strong.
There's
All
no
right.
open candles tonight.
600 episodes, which is crazy to think. You remember which episode was your first, right?
200 something, 253?
Might be 254. I don't remember, but
It was around then because I was season 5, episode 3.
Well done.
Or episode 2.
Okay. Either way, somewhere around there. My very first episode of Geeks Corner was episode 1.
No way.
Shocking, I know.
Are you sure it wasn't episode 0?
Depends on how you look at it.
Depends on who you ask.
How did we start that? I don't remember.
I
think we went back to 1. Yes. Anyway, that could change because that means, is this the 601st episode? And then it gets really confusing. But no, this is our 600th episode. And Bailey has been along for the entire ride. In fact, I dare say that between me and Bailey, we are the only two on the planet that have been along for every single one of these episodes.
That's true.
Which is kind of crazy to think about. And we should send her a mug.
And I think tonight is my 299th episode.
Oh, so we can celebrate next week too.
I think next week is 300 for me.
Yes. So Bailey doesn't have a Geeks Corner mug, right?
Bailey, do you have a Geeks Corner mug?
We're going to send you a Geeks Corner mug or a DAPs mug, whichever one you don't have. And we will celebrate with you. And that is a lot of fun. And thank you, Magic by the Minute.
Mwah!
We appreciate that very much.
Thank you.
Very kind.
For playing along with my really dumb requests on Twitter. I asked people on Twitter to tell me that I'm pretty in the chat.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I wouldn't have known because I have been working on a surprise for everybody tonight. And,
even for me,
you have not seen this.
No.
And the other part of the surprise is that Caitie will be watched while watching this because I have figured out how to show a video and show us watching the video. And that's not confusing either. But I think, what do you think? Should we show the video now?
We should do it now. Let's kick it off.
So what this is I went through the last 600 episodes and picked some memorable moments from pretty much the first episodes-ish of each, I'm going to say, main character on Geeks Corner. I know I missed a few.
I'm a main character?
I was going through 600 episodes and I could only find some of them just because of the way we've organized or not through the years. But enjoy 500 or 600, I almost said 500 episodes, 600 episodes in about 6 minutes. That is what I was going to call it. Kind of. Enjoy. I think you'll still be heard, by the way. Hey there, I'm Mr. DAPs.
And I'm Johnny 5.
Johnny 5?
Yeah.
Johnny 5. Why'd you come up with Johnny 5? Or how'd you come up with Johnny 5?
I'm Johnny, and I got a 5 on my AP Calculus exam, so I figured Johnny 5 just kind of...
And this is Geeks Corner, so...
Hey, why not?
AP Calculus, what was it?
AP Calculus.
AP Calculus, I don't even know what that is. I'm not a very good geek, I guess. just stand around and wear dapper clothes?
How is this different than?
Huh?
How is this different than an average Sunday with Mr. Daps?
It's basically
Other people are participating.
So what you're saying is more...
True freeze frame of that moment, bro.
It's sad but true. This needs to change, don't you think?
Yeah.
Actually, you dress dapper almost every time I see you, I feel like.
Yes.
So there's one other person in the world.
But
and
I'm Saturdays and you're Sundays, so.
That's okay. We're spreading
Dapper
out.
We need 5 other people to represent other days.
Send your and I'm sure you could convince him to dress up more, right?
I mean,
you got a little bit
on
of
Friday he was dressed
little
up.
bit of sway with him. I feel like it's just a tiny bit. Yeah. Welcome to Geeks Corner. I'm Mr. Daps.
And I'm Johnny 5.
And who are you?
I'm Hayley.
Why are you here?
I'm not really sure.
Everyone else is sitting over there.
Yeah, I'm new.
You're in my spot.
We didn't even have to snap her here.
No,
That's amazing.
she's in my spot.
So we had a few requests for a geek girl.
She's in my spot. She's in my spot.
Sorry, do you want me to do a little more on your spot? Here we go.
So this is Hayley.
That's a lot of dough.
So that's like 2 of us in the same TARDIS.
Yes.
So that's like a good week and a half of Girl Scout cookies to eat.
Yeah, maybe.
Assuming it's just us.
Yeah, it's just the 3 of us.
Yeah.
What were you assuming? Were you gonna share? I'm not gonna share.
Okay.
Sorry, guys.
So Big Thunder Mountain or Splash Mountain, which one would you go on 50 times?
Splash Mountain.
50?
Yeah. Because 5 just didn't seem painful enough.
Splash Mountain.
Yeah.
Splash Mountain, huh?
Thunder Mountain, I would actually start to get dizzy after maybe 10 times in a row.
I do like the music in Splash Mountain too, so I'm gonna go with
Yeah,
that
I
also.
like the smell.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah. Some of my favorite
That's
smells. Yeah.
stagnant water smell, or
My
It
3
reminds
favorite
me of my
smells.
childhood. That
Right?
smell in Splash Mountain.
Is it the chlorine, the Autopia diesel, and the like
The
fireworks
Autopia
sulfur
diesel,
after
yes.
Phantasmic? Yeah. Those are my 3 favorite smells.
that explains so much.
Yep.
Welcome to Geeks Corner. I'm Mr. Daps.
And I'm Johnny 5.
I'm Murray Bellhop.
Yes, you are. Why are you Murray Bellhop today? I'm just kidding.
I'm always Murray the Bellhop.
When
Yes,
did you get
you
there?
are.
Oh, I've been holding your yarn this whole time.
Murray.
Was you?
Thank you.
Oh, you're very helpful. Submitted for your approval. 2 men in the spotlight. One enjoys the attention, the other merely tolerates it. And they've settled into the comfort of complacent routine. They expect the expected and are rarely proven wrong in the assumptions. In just a few moments, that's all going to change. Fate always waits to throw a curveball until the moment you're not looking. The lights are on, the camera is rolling, the audience is waiting, and these geeks are about to find themselves right on the corner of the gloaming realm.
Rise and shine! It's coffee time! What?
Well, I do, and I wrote a letter. Would you like to hear it? Sure. Okay. Dear Santa. Dear Santa. Okay, Captain, repeat. This year I have been I am very, very nice.
I'm very, very nice.
Aww. Oh no, you're so nice too. Okay, so I opened a door for an old lady, even though she wasn't wearing deodorant.
Oh, why would you say that?
Oh, I'm just trying to say all the nice things.
But my mom says that if you say somebody that didn't wear deodorant, you're gonna go to Hollywood. What? That's what she says.
Well, I went on this thing called the internet,
Yeah.
and then I found this thing called Google, and this was the first thing that popped up.
Well, you can't go negative.
Actually, you can.
Oh, are we taking
Can
away
we go
points for a
negative?
wrong answer?
Yes.
Yeah, we are. Let's go -1.
Golf
Good
rules,
point.
yes.
And I would like to pass.
Thank you for refreshing me on the rules. Are we allowed to go negative on this program? Oh, there we go.
This is gonna be a fun night.
You're playing catch up, but you still have hope.
Okay, well, you're talking to the people who really haven't seen a whole lot of Star Wars.
But you saw the trailer, right?
I did, yeah.
So go
I
ahead.
did actually. With what little Star Wars knowledge I have, I was basically just like, wow, explosions! This is really exciting! And that's what I have to say.
That's great.
Thank you.
I'm glad you enjoyed these.
And colors.
And colors.
Oh my gosh. I mean, that's still true. That's still how I feel about Star Wars.
Colors.
Colors and explosions. Oh wow, that was before
Jedi, all that fun
Caitie
stuff.
had Star Wars tattoo.
There you go. That is true. Yeah. So 600 episodes. Those were just a few of the highlights that I spent way too many hours pulling together and not getting enough sleep. But that is totally okay because hopefully you enjoyed that. We will post that completely by itself also. So hopefully there's not any lag because it was a rather big file. But yeah, so that'll be on the YouTube channel. We will get that up probably tonight. We will see. Favorite moment. I was going to say episode, but I'm going to go with moment of the 600.
I mean, obviously, I don't know how much you were able to hear us in combination with that. My favorite Geeks Corner line of all time is two geeks, one loves the spotlight, one merely tolerates it. I say it so much because it's still true. You've done a good job about putting co-hosts that kind of fit that
and then we've got earmuffs being a favorite, which is definitely one of mine. Also, I also really liked the now there's two of us on the TARDIS or in the TARDIS, whatever that was. Like that one I thought was really funny.
Yeah.
Actually I just picked moments I thought were funny in general for the whole thing. From people's one of their first appearances. Definitely I think that was the first time we ever heard Hollywood from Adam, and that was a funny moment. It definitely goes down there too. And there was many more moments I could have pulled from.
Yeah. No, it's
Artiste
just
didn't make it in.
Artiste.
Yeah, I thought about it, but it was just like there's only so much we can put in.
I do like that Sebby made it though.
Sebby did make it. Yep, he went to Jamaica with me. Yeah, Sebby made it. Larry made it. Egon made it.
Ted.
That's pretty good.
That's true. We did not get to highlight the Geeks Corner
That
memes,
is true.
Which, importantly, and I don't know if anyone else knows this, but I'm going to tell everyone, Bailey, there has been a very recent Geeks Corner meme.
I have not seen this.
I know. I didn't tell you, but it's like a week old.
Huh. We could have shared it on the show. Oh, well.
I know. But Bailey had not made it public yet, so I didn't want to tell
okay.
or to share it without her permission.
Okay.
But
There we go.
Bailey, share your Geeks Corner memes again.
Yes, that is a great idea. All right, well, let's move into the show now.
Shall we?
Shall we? That is correct. It's been a fun week in the news, and it seemed only fitting and proper that we start the Week in Geek with Starbucks getting a new home at EPCOT. What do you think about this?
I'm going to say what I honestly think, and that is I follow BioReconstruct on Twitter.
Yep.
Posts all kind of really cool aerial views, but also construction views.
Yeah.
And
anything that's changing, he's probably documenting it.
When I sent this to you, they said something along the lines of this is going to most likely going to be where Starbucks is. And you said that makes no sense. That's
Still
on
doesn't make
that's
sense.
on the left. Starbucks is always on the right. I said, well, it's not on the right at DAC. And we are correct. EPCOT is or Starbucks is going to be at the left.
Which is very weird for
At
theme park
EPCOT.
design.
It is. But I think that EPCOT is the right one to I mean, Animal Kingdom and EPCOT both being the ones with Starbucks in a weird replacement makes sense to me. Where is it in Paris?
It's in Disney Village.
Well, it's in Disney Village.
Yeah, but the coffee shop is on the right. I think it's odd still, and I think it's a necessity taking over best practices. And I think best practices still would probably win out. And the interesting thing to me would be is if there was a way to test the right and the left in a place like Epcot, or I mean, same with Animal Kingdom. But
I'm just super duper thrilled. Starbucks and Epcot are kind of my thing. Like, you put those two together. The concept art makes it look like it's going to be gorgeous.
And it has to be, because the last one was beautiful.
I loved that Starbucks.
That was one of
so
the best.
Much.
Yes.
But yeah, so I'm excited. I'm just excited that Starbucks is getting a permanent home. Starbucks is very good at the shipping container little stores, but it is time for the store to get something permanent. So
it'll be interesting to see what they do with the location it's at now too, over by World
Yeah.
Showcase, if it stays or if it goes. Because if it stays, then they do have one on the right still.
Do you think that that would be a first for one theme park to have two Starbucks?
It would be.
I mean, Downtown Disney did it. Disney Springs did it.
Who knows?
But a park has not done it. That'd be fascinating.
With how busy
Epcot
it is at Epcot, it wouldn't be the end of the world to me.
Well, because then you could say there is a, I know it's not this anymore. Forgive me. You have a future World Starbucks and a World Showcase Starbucks, which would be interesting.
So World Celebration.
Is that what it is?
I think so. And then Future World. Or I mean,
Because it's
World Showcase.
World Discovery, World Nature,
Sure.
World Celebration,
And then World Imagination.
no.
World- What's the one? Discovery.
No, there's three.
What are they?
Discovery,
Yeah.
Nature, Celebration,
Okay, that's right.
then Showcase.
That's right. Yeah. So that works for me.
Someone correct me.
I'm not looking at it, so I don't remember.
I don't know.
Another thing that will be probably impacting a Starbucks is Disney Village is undergoing a multi-year transformation.
The oldest Disney Starbucks.
Yeah.
Important to note. That is 13 years old. It is the
which
oldest.
they said nothing about it in their
I know.
recent release.
I mean, we have no reason to think anything would happen to it, right?
And it's actually pretty nice. No, I would guess it'll just get an upgrade.
Yes,
I
as
was
it should.
kind of surprised it wasn't mentioned, because I was like, well, that's just low-hanging fruit. I would go for that. What is interesting is there's a new restaurant called Rosalie coming in, and it's going to replace Cafe Mickey, which is weird to me because Cafe Mickey, if I remember correctly from when I was there, is basically like their Goofy's Kitchen in Downtown Disney.
Mhm.
And it's their character dining, and it was always packed. And maybe because of the last 2 years, things have changed a little bit. But from what I remember when I went, however many years ago, that was the most popular, like it seemed to me like that was the most packed, popular place to go and to eat in Downtown Disney. And the new place is kind of a modern French restaurant that I think will be good. Like it looks very, it's interesting because my immediate thought was, oh, it kind of reminds me of a mix between Reflections and this new Polynesian building that they're building. And so I don't know that, like, I'm sure as it comes to life, it'll look even more French, but it didn't scream as like, oh, this is French to me, just looking at it.
I just think seeing, and this is completely, I have never been to Paris. I've never been to Europe. But based off what I have seen of Disney Village, it was in dire need of an upgrade. It seemed like it was still stuck in the 90s.
Yep, totally was.
From when it opened. So I'm very excited for this modernization. The only thing that I am worried about is, will it become this new like postmodern industrial type vibe that Disney Springs and Downtown Disney have both gone for?
Yeah, I think so.
Will it?
It's a brasserie. Clocky is what they're calling it. And they're going to have, it looks to me like it's going to have a ton of different types of food. And it does kind of have a European feel, but it also kind of has a 60s/early 70s California feel to me.
Do you know what it reminds me of? Starbucks West at Disney Springs.
Okay.
Starbucks West at Disney Springs is the one with the grass on top.
Yeah.
It's very that to me.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know what to think of it, but it's like, I'm sure the food is going to be great and the service will be great just from what I'm reading about it, and that'll be awesome. And it looks like a pretty building. I just like, I don't know how French it feels.
I don't know.
And they're saying it will be very French. So
I would still like to go to Disneyland Paris someday.
yeah, it's a good place.
Eat a sandwich
That's really all you need there.
on a baguette.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Coffee. French coffee is pretty good.
I'd like French coffee. I also really want, I know this is not a thing in the current COVID times, but the bike that serves champagne on Main Street.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
It's not a thing in current COVID times, but I would like to get champagne off of the bike cart.
Hey,
on
bike
Main
guy,
Street.
can I have some champagne?
But I would obviously, and here's the other thing before I go to Disneyland Paris, is I would really like to learn just small amounts of French because I don't want to be.
Oh, you want to order it in French?
Well, no, I don't want to be disrespectful to the culture.
Je
I want.
voudrais.
No, I'm not doing this on camera.
Okay.
I'm sure people love that you just spoke French though.
Okay.
But I want to be at least respectful enough to like
Try.
ask something, even if I look stupid, because I feel like that's kind of the whole point of Paris.
Then why wait? French lessons with Mr. DAPs.
I'm not doing it on camera.
Okay.
That would be good though.
It would be fun. It would be very fun. All right. Let's move over to entertainment news, where we heard this week that Christopher Lloyd is apparently joining The Mandalorian for season 3 in what sounds like it might be a glorified cameo. Could be more. We'll see. Like, the sky is the limit. So the question for me is, one, do you take someone that iconic from another franchise and put him in this franchise? And two, what do you think he should be?
One, I love this. Two,
will it distract though?
Yes. Oh, it will, but it'll be fun.
I will admit, when they brought him into that was very good, Jeff, Mandalorian. When they brought him into Star Trek for Star Trek 3, it didn't, like, I kind of was like, oh, I
because you
recognize
can't
that
tell
voice
it's
a little
him.
bit. His voice is still very recognizable.
That's true.
But it didn't pull me out too much. So it could be if they put enough makeup on him or something, or make him into something else, like, it might be okay. And on the flip side, when he was on the West Wing, all I could think was Doc Brown. But yes, okay, so you're fine with him being in the show. What do you want him to be?
I don't know. I would
the adult
love
voice of Baby Yoda.
No, I'd love like an alien at a bar or something, like that kind of vibe. So I think it'd be very, very fun. But I will say that with this, I don't think you've gotten there yet.
What do you think he's really going to be, though? Because part of me thinks, so this takes place as the New Republic is growing, basically, right? Part of me thinks he's going to be like some statesman.
Yeah.
They're going to like play off the gray hair, and they're going to like make him into this like some revered or general or something. You know, like, I feel like they're going to give him some role of honor, but I could be wrong. So.
I don't think you've gotten there, but every time I think of Christopher Lloyd, I think of there's an episode of Ted Lasso where Coach Beard, the assistant coach, goes, "Who's president in the 80s?" And Ted Lasso goes, "Ronald Reagan." And he goes, "The actor?" And it's every time I think of Christopher Lloyd, I think of that specifically. Yeah, I mean, it'll be distracting if they say that anything is 1.21 something. If they try and say something's heavy, if they like, I think that if they try and throw in those references, I'm gonna be like,
don't do that.
But
I don't think they will.
I just think Christopher Lloyd's a great actor.
Yes, I agree with that. And I think,
I mean, I would prefer a reference to Roger Rabbit before
I hope none of those.
Anything else.
I like Clocky's idea of a Lost Jedi.
I read that as Last Jedi.
No, that's coming later.
I can't. I have bad eyesight. I'm sorry.
That is okay. Isn't it? I also have the
eyesight?
screen smaller tonight so that we could fit everything in.
Well, you wear glasses.
That helps too.
I don't.
No, I like the Lost Jedi approach. I think as long as he has a good character that makes sense and isn't just playing off who he is, then it'll be fine and it'll be a lot of fun. And I actually hope it's a bigger cameo than just a quick, like, oh, that was him, 5-10 seconds thing, whatever. It'll be really interesting to see who that or who he or what he ends up being, because for all we know, he could be a droid or something too, I guess.
That'd be fun. Same way what's his face voiced BB-8. Ben Schwartz.
Oh, yes, yes. All right. Well, final topic of tonight. There is a new docu-series coming to Disney Plus called Sketchbook, where we get to learn how to sketch 6 Disney animated characters. But that's not the exciting part to me. It's how they're teaching us how to sketch, and it's coming from the people behind Chef's Table. And each episode will you'll hear the story of the artist who's drawing said character. And so I think knowing how they've done Chef's Table, which I absolutely love that series, I think there is so much possibility for really incredible things with Sketchbook. What do you think?
I mean, my first thought was, oh boy, Mr. Daps loves learning how to draw Disney
I'm not
characters.
picking up a pencil. That's not happening.
I wonder what size of oranges things are going to be.
I hope not.
Big orange, little orange.
Well, I wonder if they'll even get that that detailed, or if it more be kind of like a big picture. Like first we draw his head and we try to really make it feel like it's blah blah blah, or
but
you know.
That is something that I really like about Animation Academy, is when they do tell the stories of animation, all those things. So I think it's going to be really fun.
And I think the stories being told in this is really the person drawing, not the character, which I think is way more interesting, because that's what they did with the chefs too. The chef's table is not just about the food. It's really more about the person making the food and how they, like, what their philosophies are and how they got to where they are as a master chef. And so I'm hoping the same is done with Sketchbook with the artists, because I think those are stories that should be told more, especially with this medium as opposed to more modern mediums, because computer imaging is not going to go away anytime soon, but fewer and fewer people are doing traditional animation. So I love they're getting the Eric Goldbergs and the Mark Hens and some of the newer artists in to share this older form of creating Disney art. And I love that I'm forgetting his name, but he's doing Captain Hook, even though he's a newer animator. And it's literally because he likes Captain Hook. And I'm like,
that's fun.
Yeah. I'm like, oh, that's great. And they got Mirabelle and Olaf, and who else are they doing? I'm forgetting the other ones. I think Cusco from the Emperor's New Groove.
That's fun.
I think I remember seeing that one, which is totally random, and Marie will be very happy. But I'm forgetting what the other two are. Can't remember. Oh well, that is okay. We have the article up on the website, and you can check it out there. But before we end the night, because time is absolutely flying, you may have noticed we have a few more Muppets on the show tonight.
What's our favorite Disney-owned property, guys?
Apparently. Tell us about these Muppet things here.
So, currently at World of Disney and on Shop Disney, there are these things called Wishables. They have them for the 50th anniversary of Walt Disney World, so like Mickey and Minnie and the gang and all of their 50th outfits.
Cool.
Disney princesses, all of those types of things. But they also have for Remy's Ratatouille Adventure. They have all types of things. But I was most excited because they have a not just MuppetVision 3D set. And so Kermit is sold individually, so you can just walk in and buy Kermit,
which is a good choice because that's the one everybody's probably going to want.
He's the leader,
and you could see people getting frustrated if they can't get Kermit.
So everything else, it is Fozzie, Gonzo, Sam, and Piggy are all in blind bags. So blind bags are the things that you can't see what's inside them. Kind of like a get what you get type of thing. I've tried to feel them and figure out what's what, but like Sam has a hat that you don't know about and all that. In the vlog that we will be posting
someday
at some point, we opened these on camera, so play along that you don't know what we got. I will say my next one I want is Gonzo.
Okay.
I very much want Gonzo. So, what do you want? Do you want Fozzie? Do you want Gonzo?
Fozzie
what
or
if we
Gonzo?
both got Gonzo? That'd be so funny.
I don't know. That would be funny. All right, so we are going to open these as we now have moved into Geeks Corner Plus. This is our Geeks Corner Plus offering. We hope you
Cheers
enjoy
to Geeks Corner
for
Plus.
the 600th. You ready? episode of Geeks Corner. They open nice and smooth.
I'm scared. I'm scared. What
This
did I
is
get?
weird.
Guys, what did I get?
This is weird.
Did we get another Piggy and Sam?
Yes, but
But Sam has no hat.
Sam has no hat.
What?
This is weird. So is this one special?
I don't know. Maybe.
Huh. There you go. We are baffled.
What kind
Are
of...
you baffled? I'm
Yeah,
baffled.
I'm baffled.
Well, because the weird thing is on the package, Fozzie has a hat, like his normal
Well,
hat.
yeah.
Sam does not.
Sam does not. But in...
So here's the real question: does this mean we keep trying?
yeah.
Okay.
Um.
So tune into the next vlog.
Because here's most importantly to me, I want to tell Disney that we want more Muppet things.
Yes.
And to tell Disney we want more Muppet things, I'm going to give money
Now,
to
can
the
you get
Muppet
these on
things.
Shop Disney also?
Yes, you can get them on Shop
So you
Disney.
should get some on Shop Disney if you're not near a Disney park that you can buy them. in
Bailey, what does
person.
that mean? What does a chase figure mean? Because I'm new to
It's
this.
like a bonus.
Is it?
I think so.
Oh
I
my
don't buy
gosh,
that
did we
many
get
Disney.
did we get special, Sam?
I feel like we should put this on the socials and we can see what people think.
Oh my gosh. This is okay, but this is like literally so funny. I'm gonna keep trying at the very
It's
least
very symmetrical
until
almost, except for the hat.
we get Gonzo because I want Gonzo.
We need all four.
Well, yeah, we need all four.
There's no discussion here.
But I really want Gonzo.
Yes, I think this is the rare one. And that made it extra Geeks Corner Plus special.
How
'cause
exciting!
we had no clue. That's very cool. All right, Caitie, we have come to the end of the 600th episode. What should people do?
You should go say nice things about all of our children on DAPsMagic.com. Like that's literally what this looks like. Between the new emos, we look like this is like an obsession. But it's okay. I like it. It doesn't hurt anybody. Go to DAPsMagic.com. Say nice things about the Muppets. And you can
Or
check
the
out
articles there.
and the articles about the Muppets. And you can subscribe to our mailing list so you don't miss anything.
And make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. We've got videos going up literally every day. And we've got vlogs on the way. We've got more shows on the way. You won't want to miss any of them. And we'll do 600 more of these, hopefully, as well. But we hope you have a fantastic week. That is all the time we have for you tonight. We will see you around the corner.
Bye.